Hey everyone, Luke Dog here, and welcome back to Dragon Age 2. We just got a bunch of other side quests now. Gotta go visit First Enchanter Orsino. We gotta go talk to Aveline. That quest still. Find some more swords, and we gotta meet with the King Alistair. Let's do that. Let's go see the king. Who do I want to take with? How about... Let's go see the king.
Let me guess. That's your final answer?
3 mages have fled to Ferelden, and you have intervened to protect them, as if it is your right to do so. What other answer did you expect, your majesty?
A maybe might have been nice.
I do not deal in maybes. I deal in cold, hard facts, as should you. Perhaps when Ferelden next chooses a king, it will be one that takes his duty to the Maker seriously.
Well, that was awkward.
How do you do, Your Majesty?
I've been better. Manlier too, come to think of it.
This is the champion of Kirkwall.
Right, I'm Alistair. King of Ferelden. And this is Tegan, my uncle. Sort of.
I'm actually Tegan. I'm only sort of his uncle.
Your Majesty, may I say what an honor it is to meet you.
Well, you could, but you'd be the first today.
I fought at Ostagar. What happened there was a great tragedy.
Ah, yes. Yes, it was. Thankfully, the man responsible has paid for that. I was hoping we could talk. Would have been better timing before being emasculated by Meredith, but I'm not picky.
I'm surprised you would even know who I am.
I know you came here from Lothering, a Ferelden refugee that did well for himself, against all odds. I have to admit, I was hoping your influence in Kirkwall might be of use. Things haven't been going well with Orlais. Without a Viscount here, however, there's only the Knight Commander to deal with.
You were having an argument about mages.
Yes, well, apparently I don't feel the same way about mages as the Chantry does. So, we're in disagreement. That means they get nasty. They're like that.
Sounds like the Circle is better off in Ferelden.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? Sadly, I don't control the Circle. I can only deal with mages outside the Circle, of which there aren't many.
Aren't they in your kingdom? Why not just kick the Templars out?
Ha! Easier said than done.
I'm sure there's something you can do.
We'll see what comes of it. Ferelden had a blight to contend with, remember? We're not exactly at our strongest.
Good point.
A lot of your people fled to Kirkwall, you know.
I know. I wish I could have helped them. Their blight devastated the kingdom, and afterwards, well, it hasn't exactly been peaceful. They're welcome back, of course, as are you. But after so many years away, would you still consider it home?
Kirkwall is my home now.
I understand. Ferelden's loss.
Is there to be a war, then?
I hope not.
You're more optimistic than I am.
Empress Celine is doing her best. Orlais isn't the most stable place right now.
What's happening in Orlais?
Oh, the usual. Attempted assassinations, uprising, fancy parties with stinky cheeses. Apparently, some Orlesians think it would be grand to get their lost province back.
Well, we won't let them swoop down on us, will we?
That's right. Swooping is bad.
Didn't you say that in the last game?
You know, with your help, there could be a Viscount.
It's not a terrible idea, really. A lot of people would benefit from Hawk running this town.
That's asking a lot.
It's tempting, but I'm sorry to say that my support won't mean much without the support of the Templars. I suppose it doesn't matter. I was hoping to have your help before Meredith got wind of my arrival, but that's done now. What you can do is protect Kirkwall. It will take someone like you to keep it from falling apart.
Protect Kirkwall from what exactly?
You ask me, the biggest threat to this city just walked out the door. But maybe that's the ex-Templar in me talking. Well, I suppose we should be getting back.
We should. The hero of Ferelden should be back in Denerim by now.
You're always so formal. He has a name, you know.
Yeah, it's Aiden Kuzlin. King Alistair Theron was crowned the ruler of Ferelden after the end of the Fifth Blight. His people consider him a hero for fighting against the Darkspawn as a Grey Warden. Few Wardens have ever left the Secretive Order, and he is the only of those who went on to rule a nation. Queen Honora, daughter of the legendary Tarn Logain, rules at his side. Although Ferelden has prospered under their reign, it was greatly weakened by the Blight. Tensions with neighboring Orlais have been high, and many believe a renewal of their long-standing conflict is inevitable. After his attack on Ella, Anders lost interest in the cause of Mage Revolution. Convinced he was no better than an abomination, Anders was determined to gain mastery over the spirit inside him, or die trying. It is increasingly apparent that he is losing the struggle. Prone to wild mood swings between deep melancholy and manic determination, Anders has again taken up the mantle of mage freedom, though it's unclear whether this decision came from Anders or justice. Thanks to the champion's actions, Aveline and Donnig Hender were married a year ago in a simple ceremony on the Hawk Estate. Oh, that was nice. They honeymooned in Orlais, the only time that Aveline has visited the country of her namesake. The pair has since settled into a happy marriage. Although she remains his captain and he her guardsman, Aveline now strictly divides her personal and private life. She is no less driven to keep her guardsmen safe, but Donnig provides another perspective, and she is now giving her guard the authority they need to truly serve Kirkwall. As a force for law and order, the guard has never been more respected. This brings its own challenges, however, as some among the Templars would prefer that the guard be under their direct command. Carver rarely contacts his family since joining the Grey Wardens. His duties have taken him places even a soldier of Ferelden would never have seen. Despite his freedom and authority, Carver sees becoming a warden as another decision that was out of his control, although the choice to be in harm's way was certainly his. If pressed, he would admit that his grudge is as much about familiarity as it is about family. Even between blights, the Grey Warden oath is a heavy burden to bear. Accepting it would be a long process. Three years ago, after confronting Hadriana, Fenris learned of his long-lost sister. He has spoken little of it, though it clearly still preys on his mind. He has not left Kirkwall to pursue the matter, remaining in Daenerys' mansion even though it is common knowledge in Hightown that a friend of the champion lives within. Fenris finds his high profile in the city both intriguing and alarming. Over the last year, he has spoken more than once of leaving Kirkwall for good. If not for the debt he owes to David, he would likely already have moved on. Isabella's return during the Qunari crisis was surprising, most of all to Isabella herself. She blamed David for inspiring her to such foolishness, and seemed to regret exposing herself to danger. After the Airshock was killed, Isabella was seen in deep conversation with David. The exchange ended as Isabella walked off saying, "You're reading too much into it." That was the last anyone in Kirkwall saw of her for some time. Many believed that she had left the Free Marches for good. Then, as abruptly as she had departed, Isabella appeared one day in her usual spot in the Hanged Man, drinking as though she had never been gone. I believe I read this already. Meryl moved into David's mansion in Hightown, and not as a servant, much to the horror of the neighbors. She further scandalized the neighborhood by wandering around with no shoes on, picking the flowers out of other people's gardens, and cooing cheerfully at their attack dogs. Several angry letters were sent to the champion and the seneschal, but the situation remained unchanged. She continues to return to her ramshackle house in the alienage, spending a great deal of time working on a mirror. Varric saw Bartrand settled into a sanitarium just outside Kirkwall, run by the Chantry. He then took up the mantle of House Tethras officially. However, according to the updated official Kirkwall and Merchants Guild documentation, the family businesses are run by non-existent uncles, aunts, cousins, and household pets. We are in danger, friend. 2 of the 7 guildmasters are already in Zevran Ariane's pocket. The guildmaster of Rialto is dead. While no proof exists, we both know he was involved, whether he claims the deed or not. They should have released him when they discovered he lived. Honor of the Antivan Crows be damned. What option do we have now? After centuries of unity that have led us to rule a nation from the shadows and have placed kings and queens in our pockets, we are being torn apart from within by a single elf who didn't even succeed in his mission to kill the so-called hero of Ferelden. The guildmasters dismissed Zevran's threat without considering just how many assassins were similarly disaffected. Too many of our numbers have been cheated out of their rightful tithes, driven into hiding, or intimidated into silence. And somehow Zevran is finding them all. We report that he is not in Antiva, but that isn't always the case. He appears in a city until our operatives find him and chase him out into Ravane or the Free Marches, and then we never hear from them again. We have both spoken to the remaining guildmasters, and they have denied us. They are blind, and it makes me think maybe Zevran is right. Perhaps it's time for a change. From a half-burned letter found in a Treviso warehouse, 935 Dragon. Well, since we're here, we might as well stop by the barracks.
Back to the barracks. I never tire of it.
You have no Viscount. It's clear you're suffering without sufficient leadership.
That doesn't grant default authority to you or your commander.
It would be easier if you cooperated.
Wouldn't it?
Guard, Captain.
Trouble?
Yes. He's been hounding me. These Templars strut around as it is, but now it's just out of hand.
Knight Captain Cullen has heard some troubling things.
Such as?
That you coddle the men. Give special treatment.
Someone has dared. Who? Who accuses me of this?
No names given, of course.
No wonder the Lieutenant was harassing me. Bastards. If they think I'm coddling anyone, it'll be my husband, Donnic. You and I will intercept his patrol tonight. Then you can see for yourself if I'm coddling him, or any in my command.
I don't have to see proof. I already believe you.
Of course you do. But nobody questions my leadership without a response. Cullen wants to know if these things are true. You'll be able to tell him. Donnick's patrol, Hawk. Me and you, tonight.
Okay.
Accuse me of being soft. Not in this lifetime.
Take Aveline and follow Guardsman Donnick's patrol throughout the docks. Okay.
Hello again, champion.
That is a nice statue of me, even if it is not fully accurate. It's really like the flaming sword.
Donnick will be on this route.
I know you wouldn't send him on a boring patrol. Not you.
Fire from heaven! Oh, hello. This is probably overkill, but oh well.
You will fall! Face me! I stand for all of us! And
Sirrah Hawk. Or is it always champion now? You're too much of a chameleon, my friend.
You made short work of this lot. This is common.
As common as I like. What's going on?
It's all right. Go ahead.
Every guard chooses the patrol they want. My wife promotes from the bold, not the reckless. Action is up, casualties are down. It is remarkable. As are you, love.
Thank you. That will do.
Another time, Sirrah Hawk. Safe travels.
That should be sufficient. Take that to the Templar.
Indeed. Let's go talk to Cullen.
Barrel. Time for some upgrades. Hold on. You need to get your stamina up. Meryl. Anything else over here? Nope. Alright then. Complaints about Evelyn are clearly false. Go to the gallows and speak with Cullen. The higher your defense score, the greater the likelihood of an enemy's normal attacks missing you. Spells and talents are always successful. Anything new? It's on my junk at least. You got anything new? Ooh. 227 armor. Hello, Cullen.
Champion, and you are with the captain. None too happy about the accusations against her, I'm sure.
You could say that.
I saw no evidence to support the claims against her.
As I suspected.
Then why press this?
Some feel that the solution to the current crisis of leadership is to consolidate authority. As long as these complaints continue, baseless or not, they will serve as justification for eliminating the position of guard captain. It would be the simplest fix, whether or not I agree.
Perhaps I can reason with the people who are complaining about her.
If they meant to use reason, they would not be anonymous. But the complaints originate in Lowtown.
Guardsman Brennan is on that patrol. Why wouldn't she tell me of this?
I don't know, but I do apologize for the assumptions of this incident, Guard Captain. It has been unfortunate.
It's not done. To Lowtown, Hawk. I need to speak to Brennan.
Got it. To Lowtown we go. Oh wait, does that have to be at night? Yep, it's gotta be at night. I just saw we got a night mission. It's like, oh wait. So basically I got this, finding any more Kunoi swords, quest with the Grand Enchanter, and DLC. Follower of She? Okay, here comes fire. And lightning. I am the mighty Thor.
Before anyone else.
You. Hey, Varric leveled up. Now then, let's give you some more cunning, willpower. Nobody puts in long hours like a dwarf.
Guardsman! Why did a Templar have to tell me there is unrest in this district? What's going on?
Guardsman?
It's Captain Jevon. I didn't report his return because I'm ashamed for him. He's trying to rile the guards against you, but none of us will follow him. You lead better than he ever did.
We've made so many enemies. I don't remember him as that impressive.
He deserves to be forgotten. He abused his position and blamed me when we caught him.
He was well liked by some, but not once the truth was known.
We need to find him. Guardsman.
The guards will have nothing to do with him. So he found others. Militia. Mostly anti-Ferelden. The same kind who were against the Canary. I guess it's been long enough they've forgotten how many the Champion killed.
A rally against the tyranny of the Guard and foreigners who infest Kirkwall.
I'm sorry, Captain.
Return to the barracks. The rally is in Darktown, Hawk. I need to be there.
Let's go to this rally then.
Things are heating up. It's a good time not to be a Templar.
If an encounter is too challenging, turn down the difficulty setting. Which is what I did. Then I turn it back up. Right off the bat. And then someone just walks in, hey, what's going on? Everybody good? Really? Don't mind us. Just typical business. What do we have here?
The champion? Here.
It's the captain. Are we ready for this?
Too long, brave Kirkwall. You did not throw off all others only to fall under Ferelden influence. Leaderless, displaced, alien hands on the most basic authority. Foreign elite bleeding you.
Jevon! You disgrace yourself.
The Ferelden with the Orlesian name. Is there anyone else who so embodies how far this city has fallen?
This one is all yours, Captain.
Do they know how you sacrificed your men? How you alone disgraced your name?
Bitch! You took everything from me!
You took it from yourself. The Guard know this, and none stand with you. He stands alone. This is no rebellion. It is delusion. A joke inflicted on Kirkwall, your home and mine.
I will not be left with nothing again.
No. You shall have less.
Slam. Aw, dang it. Okie dokie. And freeze. Heck was that? Where am I going? Oh, wait, no, Yeah, I know we're all kind of low on health. I think we can do this. Hold on, Aveline. We're almost done.
You fool. Why would you do this? If I live to 100, I will never understand his kind. To the barracks, Hawk. My guardsmen will be waiting.
Return to the barracks and talk to Aveline about Jevon's death. Hands of Glory. Ooh, guardsman pattern. Is that everything for you, Aveline? Eric is everything. Meryl is everything. You still have one left. Still need the cowl of the champion. Okay, Let's get to the barracks then. To the barracks.
Aveline.
Jevon, son of a bitch. You build a good thing, work your hardest, and the past just claws at you.
Jevon failed before he started. You know this.
I do, and he doomed himself. But it smears all of the Guard. I wonder what I would do if my captain lost my respect.
Captain, we're waiting for orders.
Will you accept them?
May I speak freely? There isn't a man or woman here who wouldn't follow you through the void. Captain.
I'll take it. I need a moment, Hawk, but... there is something else. Come back and talk to me.
Okay. How about right now?
What?
In the end, it feels like something is ending, doesn't it? Do you think we'll win?
Nothing is ending, Meryl. Things are a little tense, but it will pass.
I hope we win. Barrick will make it a good story, I'm sure.
No comment, Varric?
And then he says, I swear I had two when I came in here. You know, those stains never came out.
You are horrible. Every inch.
You love it, big girl. And you owe me for the bottle. Hawk.
She's not so bad. Except when she is. Did you know I've been dead for 7 years? I got word last week. They only just sorted the casualties of Ostagar. The king has offered to reinstate the commission of any surviving officers who will return to Ferelden.
And?
And what?
Does this appeal matter? I thought you were sworn to Cailan.
King Alistair has apparently become something of a sensation. A champion of hope. Regardless of who has the throne, I served Ferelden. The country survives, even if Cailan didn't.
You brought it up. What's your decision?
It's been a strange time here in Kirkwall. Did Carver ever tell you about that last night at Ostagar? How it happened? I don't mean the betrayal. Everyone knows the signal went up and the flanking charge never came. But that moment when the tower lit and then... the fight just kept going. It was the oddest feeling. Hope answered with... nothing. I don't like the thought of going out with a whimper, Hawk. Not again.
Shock of shocks. You're staying.
You'd walk all over a new captain. I could never subject these men to that. Thank you for everything. I've so much because of you. I'm here for you, Hawk. And for myself.
Sweet. Well, I guess we could probably stop by the first enchanter.
Hello again, champion.
Hello.
The first enchanter is playing a dangerous game. You would do well not to help him.
But I got a letter saying I should go see him. Let's go see what he wants. You got anything?
So good to see you, champion.
Uh-huh. Okay, let's go see the first enchanter. Knock, knock. Hello, Orsino.
Thank you for coming, champion. Few will associate with me now that I am the focus of Meredith's ire, which leaves me in a difficult position. She is not entirely wrong. I know some of my people are using dangerous means to oppose her, but I cannot seek the Templars' aid without making every mage a target.
What are they doing?
All I know is numerous mages have left the Circle at night, sometimes for days at a time. I'd rather not follow our Knight Commander by leaping to the worst possible conclusion. But the idea of blood magic has crossed my mind.
You need some assistance against traitors in your ranks?
Traitors? Perhaps. Rebels? Certainly. I don't know if they seek congress with demons or merely a walk in the moonlight.
Walking's not so bad. Even mages need exercise.
All I know is that a meeting is happening tonight in Hightown. I would go myself, but should I leave the tower without permission, Meredith would call it proof of my involvement.
I'll see what they're up to. There's no point in involving the Templars.
Thank you. Your support has been a lifeline for me. Just learn the nature of this meeting. You needn't interrupt unless you find proof of something sinister. I pray not. Or Meredith will have what she needs to justify the right of annulment.
Can't have that. Help Orsino by investigating a secret nighttime gathering of mages and Templars in Hightown. In the 83rd year of the Glory Age, one of the mages of the Navarran Circle was found practicing forbidden magic. The Templars executed him swiftly, but this brewed discontent among the Navarra Circle. The mages mounted several magical attacks against the Templars, vengeance for the executed mage, but the Knight Commander was unable to track down which were responsible. 3 months later, the mages summoned a demon and turned it loose against the Templar Watchers. Demons, however, are not easily controlled. After killing the first wave of Templars who tried to contain it, the demon took possession of one of its summoners. The resulting abomination slaughtered Templars and mages both before escaping into the countryside. The Grand Cleric sent a legion of Templars to hunt the fugitive. They killed the abomination a year later, but by that time it had slain 70 people. Divine Galatea, responding to the catastrophe in Navarra and hoping to prevent further incidents, granted all the Grand Clerics in the Chantry the power to purge a circle entirely if they rule it irredeemable. This rite of annulment has been performed 17 times in the last 700 years. From Of Fire, Circles, and Templars, A History of Magic in the Chantry by Sister Petrine, Chantry Scholar. Okay. Nighttime. Nighttime. Daytime. Let's go. Very quiet. Interesting. We usually run into someone by now. Hi, Fenris.
Someone's coming! The champion!
We know you're spying for Orsino!
Run! We'll handle this!
Back off. Back off. I told you already, I don't keep track. And of course you put his shield up. You stay in the corner.
Mind me never to get on our bad side. Seems to...
Search them. There's got to be more than this.
Ooh, what do we got back here?
Mind if I try my hand at that?
Yes, please. There's a little passage back here. Not on the map. Huh. Interesting. I wonder if I've been missing a lot of chests that way. Torn note found in Conspirator's pocket. Will not tell you again. It's not safe to bring new recruits to our meetings. Meredith has eyes everywhere. Bring anyone who claims to be against her to Gardebali's warehouse at night. We must ensure their loyalty, lest Meredith discover us before we are ready to confront her.
Another secret society meeting in a warehouse. Do you think the owners charge them rent?
Who knows? Hey, Fenris. Do you know the old Klingon saying that revenge is a dish best served cold? It's very cold in space. I think it's proverb not saying. Of course, I haven't seen the film in years, so what do I know? go.
One less against us. Now! Here! Come on!
And you're down. Eric, would you do the honors, please? Ooh, Kanoe sword. It always has to be an abandoned warehouse.
I told you he was after us.
No, not him. I can't do this.
To arms!
Hold on, can we just talk? Of course. Oh, I see your trap there. Oh, hello. Ooh, Eveline's dead. I did not see that. Eric! Ooh, that was close. Oh, dang it. Ooh, Meryl.
Somebody order a shot in the face.
More there. That's it. Ooh, Varric. Ah, where are you? Don't give me this music. Stay down.
I think I tore everything.
Sorry. Why are you guys not injured? Oh, because there's more. cannot target you.
Face me. I stand for all of us.
I told them not to do it, I swear. If I knew you were the one they were talking about, I'd have warned you. I don't hold with kidnapping. Not after what I went through.
Didn't I save your life?
You did. Believe me. I still dream about those blood mages. I don't know where I'd be without you. I'd never have let them kidnap anyone I knew was one of yours.
What are you talking about?
They said someone was spying. We needed leverage. Someone they cared about. As a hostage. We just got word they took some lad from the Grey Wardens.
Just tell me where they went. I can't waste any time.
They left for the ruins on the Wounded Coast. We have a kind of base there. They should have just talked to you. I know you're a reasonable person. You have to see how dangerous Meredith is. Thrask says Meredith will cause open war with the mages if she stays in charge. We have to take her down.
Is this whole thing to oust the Knight Commander?
She needs to go, don't you see? We need a real Viscount and Templars who protect mages, not massacre them. Just look what Thrask accomplished. Mages and Templars working together. Isn't that what we all want?
Is Thrask the one running this conspiracy?
He's the one who brought us together. For 6 years, he's been working, one mage, one Templar at a time, teaching us we don't have to hate each other. He showed us Meredith isn't the only way.
Do you mean the Templar, Thrask?
You've worked with him. He's a good man. You should help us, not fight us. All we want is someone sane in Meredith's place. What are you going to do to Thrask? To me?
This isn't going to end well. If I were you, I'd stay out of range.
Thank you. I'm really sorry you were the one. I'll go to Marsha, try to wait this out. I don't think I can serve the Templars while Meredith is still in charge.
Vera, can you disable that trap, please?
Easy as pie.
Thank you. Fenris might like the Blade of Mercy. Speak to him at his Hightown mansion. Broken bow. Sigil of the Mage Underground. Let me guess. It's probably Anders. Probably. Anything in here? Inventory full. It's just a broken thing anyway. It's just junk. What do you got? Take the money. That's still a really nice statue. Now what? Line up, everybody gets a shock. Or a flame. Or an arrow. You get a fireball. You get a fireball. You get a fireball.
What do you think you're doing? Enough! That was beautiful!
Okay, let's get out of here. I'm actually gonna stop by and see Fenris first. Hey, Fenris.
Take a look at this.
A Blade of Mercy. I remember these. You see them in the Imperium. Replicas of the sword Archon Hessarian used to kill Andraste. This one looks finely crafted.
I thought it might be worth something.
It is. Here, let me show you. These are gifts of honor, given to those who have performed a service for the Imperium. Denarius coveted them, as I recall.
You don't talk about the Imperium much.
It's not a place I remember fondly.
Doesn't the Chantry forbid mages to rule over men?
Ah, yes. Magic is meant to serve man, and not rule over him. In the Imperium, they say that means magic should serve the greater good, which they claim the Magisters do. Do not believe it.
What do the Magisters do that's so bad?
What you call the Circle of Magi rules the Imperium. They control the Chantry, as well as the Templars. They claim the Magisters are governed by holy law, but they are the law. They do as they please. All of them.
So they all use forbidden magic?
The more powerful the mage, the higher he rises in the Senate. He makes the laws, he determines what is acceptable. Everyone who wishes to compete must do the same, or be crushed. Perhaps it wasn't always this way, but it is now.
The slave trade is still in operation in the Imperium.
It varies from one Archon to the next. One outlawed it many years ago. He was quickly assassinated. Tevinter would crumble without slaves. The Imperium's elite know no other way.
Seems like a slave rebellion would end that.
There are rebellions all the time, actually. Most of them end poorly. The Senate always unites when faced with sedition. One day, things will change. Then the Magisters will see just how fragile their hold is.
I heard that the Imperium has been at war with the Qunari for decades.
Ever since the Qunari landed on the island of Saharan, yes. 80 years ago? Perhaps more. The Archon demanded aid from the rest of Thedas. It didn't get him far.
They've been at war a long time.
The Qunari only ever wanted Saharan, which they have. The Imperium has made numerous attempts to retake the island, without real success. I believe the Qunari are saving their strength, building a massive fleet. When they wish true war, we will know.
Are the Qunari that strong?
They once fought all the lands of Thedas to a standstill. If they wanted to conquer the Imperium, they would. From what I saw on Saharan, they will not relent. They believe even more strongly than the Magisters that they are in the right.
This could come in handy.
Without a doubt. I certainly don't want anything to do with it.
Plus 10? What? But why? Fenris, I'm trying to be friendly. Why do you always gotta push me away? I was gonna bring you with me, but now I don't know if I wanna. Now what the heck, I'll do it anyway. We gotta level you up too. What do I want to give you? The Wounded Coast.
Hold there!
Who are you?
The name's Evitz. As in Evitz Marauders. The folk you killed a few years back. Now you're going to die for what you've done.
Okay. See you later, Evitz.
Better luck in the next one.
Well, that was easy. And of course, the map is reset. Let's go explore. See if there's anything new. Oh yeah, inventory. Blade of Mercy is pretty good. Need 41 strength though. Oof. Here, have that. You need higher magic. There. You got some space to work with. How do we get up here? Oh, hello. Hello, Talshot. Barrack.
Cake.
Staff. Hello. Ugh. Fire and lightning.
Seems to be healthy.
Stick on some rocks. Ooh, another Canary sword. You guys got him right. Good job. Okay, let's go this way. Anything over here? Fell grenade. Embrium. Oop. What do we got up here? Another sword. Lots of swords. You got here. Take all my junk. Roll. You got a ring. Nothing here. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay. Let's head south. Actually do the mission we were sent here for. Traveling along the wounded coast, the wounded coast, the wounded coast. Traveling along the wounded coast, looking for some mages. Probably. Elf root. Ironwood shield.
Oh, that's quite the view.
Okay, south it is. I thought she was going to comment on the shield I just picked up. Ah, you're summoning corpses. Why are you not dying? That's nice. Freeze.
Well, here you are. You've been sticking your nose in every problem in Kirkwall since you stumbled off the boat.
Who are you again?
Samson. I'm the one who fouled up your lad Fainriel's escape some years ago. Further back, I was a Templar, but that was before your time.
Are the mages here using blood magic?
It always comes down to that, don't it? They claim innocence, demand equality, but back them into a corner, and they got options we don't. Haven't found a mage yet who won't take it.
Are you part of this plot against Meredith?
You could say so. That bitch threw me out of the Templars for carrying letters from a mageling to his sweetheart. She's got her sword so far up her arse, she can cut you with her tongue.
Shouldn't you be in with the rest of them?
I'd hoped with Meredith gone I could take up the shield again. But maybe she was right. Give 'em a hint of freedom, mages go bad.
Your friends are right. Without Meredith, Kirkwall can be at peace again.
It is never that simple. I'd cheer to see her shipped to Val Royeaux. But I don't have the stomach to turn against all that's right and natural to do it.
Ah, Fenris.
I suppose it was too much to hope that you wouldn't have come here. Though I can't understand why you side with Meredith now. You showed me we can stand up to her. When I realized you had risked your life lying to protect those mages. Please, champion. I have nothing but respect for you. It's Meredith we must see gone.
Your cause is just, but I take issue with your methods.
I should have known you recognized the threat Meredith poses. I am sorry for any distress we caused you or your friends. Let the hostage go.
No. The boy dies. Then the champion.
Stand down, Grace.
Grace, do you really want to do this? After everything we've done for you?
We will not kill an innocent to achieve our ends. It gains us nothing to become Meredith.
Meredith. What do I care for Meredith? I'm here for the champion.
Whatever you want, just tell me.
Decimus was right. There is no way for a mage to live by the Chantry's laws. You killed the best man I ever met, but I learned all he had to teach. Elaine, kill the hostage!
I don't know, Grace.
I thought you turned your back on blood magic when you saw what happened to Decimus.
This isn't right, Grace. The champion tried to help us.
Don't defy me, boy. Without me, you'd be nothing. If you're too squeamish, I'll do it myself.
No. No one has to die here.
Oh, but that's where you're wrong.
Restrain yourself.
Forget the hostage. Kill the champion.
That's it. You die. A prod abomination. Eric, I want to heal up a little. Fenris. Heal. Stop attacking me. Ooh, the zone behind us. Barrel, heal. No. Fenris. I think we can handle this. Who did the champion? Magic +3, defense +5%.
I knew she was still alive, but I didn't know Thrask was working with her. When I saw her today, it brought everything back. Everything I saw Decimus do. I'm sorry. Grace used blood magic to hold him. There's no other way to wake him up.
Get out of my... What? Where am I?
I promise, I'll never let anything like this happen again.
Thank you, brother. It seems I am again in your debt. And Shadow.
They're meeting in here, Sir Callan. Oh, I guess you didn't get on so well with these mages as you thought.
Champion, Samson never said you were involved in this. I trust you were here to stop these traitors, not join them.
The Champion's a good man, sir. He tried to solve things peacefully.
Yeah. Put the mage to questioning.
The boy stood up to his elders when they would have killed an innocent hostage.
You mean he was one of them, save for a convenient last-minute change of heart? I'll encourage Meredith to take it easy on him.
Thank you, Champion.
Everyone else here is under arrest. Take them to the gallows. Is there any recommendation you would have me bring to Meredith, Champion?
If you killed every man who doubted Meredith's fitness, Kirkwall would be a ghost town.
You think that reason enough to spare blood mages and their willing dupes? Perhaps some of them might still be saved.
Return to Orsino. Oh, that didn't go as fully as planned. Poor Thrask. Trying to do the right thing, it's just... some of the others chose to try and take the easy route. Wow, someone minded all the way up here. Okay, let's leave and get back to Orsino. Report the unfortunate news. Back to the gallows.
This keeper of yours, she was a friend?
She was like a mother to me. To all of us.
Then I'm sorry.
No, you're not. She's just one more mage to you. Why would you be sorry she's dead?
I'm not sorry she's dead. I'm only sorry she died for you.
What?
Let's hope the sacrifice of someone who cared for you that much isn't wasted.
Oof.
Thrask's dead. Grace is dead. And nothing's changed. They're not going to be the last ones who rebel.
Let's just hope innocent people don't have to get hurt in the crossfire. That's the thing.
Your Mage Templar group was conspiring to overthrow Meredith.
I have a sudden deep regret I interfered. You know, I was half convinced Meredith had engineered the whole thing to trick me into incriminating myself.
Thrask admitted to leading the group.
Perhaps I've exaggerated the depths of her madness. But if she's not there yet, she will be soon. The only question is, once it's clear she cannot lead, will there be anyone left to oppose her? Please accept this as my thanks. It will be of more value to you right now than my friendship.
Cumberland Circle robes. The mages are close to open rebellion. Though Thrask is dead and his conspiracy stopped, the situation remains tense. Look for letters from both Meredith and Orsino, as the champion will likely be called to defend Kirkwall once more. First, I'm going to hand in these swords. Then I bet we go home and we get a letter. Am I supposed to go for the swords? Hightown. That's what I thought. I was in the gallows. You guys got any good stuff? Take all my junk.
Quality armor.
There's looking for stuff for my companions, really. Found some more swords.
Have you located any Canary blades?
This is what I've found.
If you find more, bring them to me.
90 silver. Now I bet we go home and we get some letters. Let's see what we got. Yep. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. I wonder who it's from. Place your bets. Meredith or Orsino. Or both.
Ah, you've returned.
Hello.
There's another letter waiting on your desk. At your leisure.
Thank you. Champion, you've proven yourself a friend to Kirkwall's mages, and it seems I must call upon you once again. Meredith has gone too far, and I will not let her madness remain unchecked. I ask that you come to the gallows at once. Perhaps together we can stop this before there is bloodshed. Go to the gallows as soon as possible. According to First Enchanter Orsino, something dire requires the champion's assistance. Considering his warning, it might be prudent to finish up any urgent business in the city first. Well, if that's the case... Carver! Varric! I know Anders has dialogue options and an item that he gets, but I want Merrill. Let's bring Merrill. Time for some DLC.
I have a report you might find interesting. It tells of a chasm in the Vinmark Mountains, and a secret that was said to be buried within. Yet when the Chantry went to investigate, they were turned away by the Grey Wardens.
And why would I find that interesting?
Because the champion was there. I can't help but notice you failed to mention this adventure.
Oh, that? I didn't think you'd be interested. Just some business with Hawk's family. A few Carta dwarves who went too far. You're not going to believe me.
I'll take my chances.
All right. Don't say I didn't warn you. There it is.
It doesn't look all that dwarven.
These are Carta dwarves, so they're more criminals and smugglers than anything else. They're not usually stupid, though. I don't know why they'd attack you.
They gave it their best shot. I can't believe they snuck into the Warden Keep at Ansburg.
But they failed, thankfully, and they haven't been able to kill me yet either.
You have a plan, then? I found their hideout, but my sources couldn't tell me anything else. It's all very strange.
Why do you say that? It's just the Carter, isn't it?
As far as my contacts in the Carter know, they shouldn't be here. There shouldn't even be a here. This place is invisible. A big blind spot on the map. Bianca's never been this suspicious, and she's twitchy to start with.
Does it matter? We just need them to stop trying to kill us.
A fine point. So, what's the plan?
There must be a reason they're attacking us. I intend to find out.
Right. Only one way to do that.
So we just walk in, slaughter every dwarf in sight?
Not every dwarf.
The Wardens know I couldn't let you do this alone. Not after an attack on both of us.
Let's go.
Carver! Why are you back to neutral? You're not a Templar? Strong arm of the Chantry, Templars serve as guardians of the Circle of Magi, hunters of apostates and maleficarum, and rarely as a standing army at the command of the Divine. Through ingestion of carefully prepared lyrium, Templars gain resistance to magic, including the ability to interrupt spells. Though the Chantry controls lyrium trade, those with the right connections can acquire enough to emulate the abilities of these vigilant warriors. Templar must be purchased using a specialized point, blah 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 blah. Yeah, you're not supposed to be a Templar. Journal. The Carter have a strange interest in the Hawk family. Explore their hideout to find out why and stop the attacks.
I suppose we should take that as a warning.
They're from the Merchants Guild. The Carter doesn't kill guild members. That's really strange.
Listen.
I heard him.
It's the Carter. They've seen us.
They know we're here.
Yet they're not coming out.
The time has come.
I assume I'm not the only one hearing things.
Nope.
Good.
Almost ran right into through that. Carver, what do you got? Seeker of the Grey.
You, both brothers, you're here together. You've come.
Is he referring to you and me?
Everyone, It's the children of Malcolm Hawke! They've come to us!
What does my father have to do with this?
It began with him, and ends with you. Blood for blood, that's what we were told.
Did Father cross the Carter somehow?
You've come to us now, and that's the only thing that matters.
I came here to find out why the Carter has attacked me.
For the blood, we must have it.
I hope you don't mean my blood.
We will take it. Corypheus will walk in the sun once more.
Back off. How you doing, little brother?
Stay down.
Ooh, Varric, you're almost... Now...
Somebody order a shot in the face.
Come on, Meryl. Get back. Stop it. Leave my brother alone. Varric, you should probably heal. Varric. Dang it. Yeah, then go attack them. Oh wait, except you can't. Oh, yes you can. Oh wait! I got something equipped that allows... That's right, I think the Spirit Healer ability. People don't get injuries. I basically don't need anything else other than the champion stuff. You know what? Since I don't have the DLC character that uses the bow, I should have just done this from the start. Get rid of all of this stuff. And this is a workout for the thumb. What is Eye of Blue? You need new stuff. There you go, brother. Huh. Not a lot of drop. Okay, let's see what's through the gate. If we can go through the gate. Hello? Eric, where are you going? Eric, has your health always been this low? I'll just stay here, you guys go around. I know there's more.
Is that all you've got?
Did you hear that? They're after us. For our blood. But why?
That's an excellent question.
The Carter doesn't normally act like this. They're businessmen.
I'd like to know who this Corypheus is. There should be answers here somewhere.
You who must serve beneath the empty sky, you stand between this poison and the stone. The ancestors will remember when all others have forgotten your name. Remember your oath, and must endure even beyond death itself. Be vigilant. If the pestilent one awakens, you will know it by these signs. The air will fill with the scent of putrefaction. You will hear a sound like the cadence of drums. Malvernus the Defiler will try to weaken your will and compel you to bear the orb out of Amgeforn. But you must hold fast. This is the sacred duty that cannot be forsworn lest the stone fall to poison and death.
Amgeforn is dwarven for sacrifice. That's not a reassuring name.
We never go any place nice, do we?
No. No, we don't. Oh, wow. One watcher each generation will be chosen from the warrior caste. He will stand guard until his death. Only the constant vigilance of the Stone's children can keep the foulness of Malvernus at bay. The burden of living in exile beneath the sun is terrible, but this sacrifice, this Amgathorn, will ensure the sanctity of the stone forever. Valos Atreidum, by decree of Paragon Lona.
How many generations of warriors stood guard here? And why does that make me nervous?
See what's in here. We called it Malvernus, the pestilent one. It devoured tides, turned our fairest work into a noxious waste. It consumed living warriors, turning their bodies to slime, and when its hunger was not abated, it consumed the bones of our ancestors. Foulness came from its touch, poison and filth into its secretion. It threatened even the stone itself. The Shapers bound it, chained in lyrium stained with the blood of 100 warriors, but within the orb it hungered, it waited. We carried it here to the wasteland of the surface, where it can threaten nothing of value. The stone will live. The stone must live. We have sworn to defend it from the foul one at any price.
Chained in lyrium. That doesn't sound good. And there it is.
A fortress. Here, in the middle of nowhere.
The Vinmark Chasm. I saw you. Ow!
Easy as pie.
Everyone okay? Back off. Okay, there's a lot of you now. Bring down the thunder!
I've got this one! And you're tough!
Actually, all doing pretty well health-wise. Okay, how many of you are there? Back off. Going good?
The Carter wants to piss off a warden. So be it.
Huh, just a health potion. Okay. Dusty Traveler's Slippers. Haha! A lot of people. I'm gonna take a potion. Freeze the assassin.
Somebody order a shot in the face? This won't be easy!
Hello? Okay. What's down here?
I'm so sorry about the wardrobe. Was it very badly smashed?
It's fine, Meryl. How did it break, anyway?
I didn't expect it to fall over the railing like that. I thought it would be more stable.
Fell over the railing? What?
I mean, it held up just fine for me. Poor Sandal. It took hours for Bodan to coax him down from the chandelier.
On second thought, I don't want to know.
Is that why there are handprints on the railing? Huh, okay. My team was sent to evaluate the fortified structures that overlook the northern caravan routes in the Vinmark Mountains. The Viscount's library suggests the buildings were part of an ancient Grey Warden fortress, constructed to guard the pass but abandoned after the Free Marches gained independence from Tevinter. Our examination revealed construction that is remarkably sturdy for its age. The fortress's foundations reach deeper into the rock than expected. 2 levels below the surface, we discovered a series of twisting underground passages, chiseled out of the mountain itself. I commanded the men to set up camp there. Not an hour later, one of the newer men reported voices from the depths. He flew into a frenzy, demanding that we leave immediately. Those unused to tight spaces often display such hysteria. Thankfully, I was able to calm him before his ravings affected the rest of the team. But he was gone this morning. Tracks lead deeper into the caverns. We shall follow him. From a scout's report, apparently quite old. Let me look at some of the stuff I got. Here we go. Sorry, Mel, it's gonna have to wait. Why are none of you getting affected? Carver, hold on. No, Carver, you heal. Oh, I heal.
That's enough out of you!
Man, a lot of them just show up out of nowhere. Okay, let's continue through this gate, and then I should probably call it soon. Up. Carver. Carver! No, don't. Carver, next time don't just run on ahead if there are traps. Thank you. Okay. Wait a bit. Now let's do a save. There we go. And next time we will continue exploring this Carter hideout and figure out why the heck they want our blood. Until then, if you liked this video, let me know in the comments. If you really liked it, press that cute little like button. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm Luke Dog, and I'll see you next time.